It's 3 a.m. You're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, and the thoughts start creeping in. What if I'm never loved again? What if I die alone? What if I'm not enough on my own? You reach for your phone, hoping to numb the ache, but instead, you end up 3 episodes deep into a true crime documentary about a woman who lived alone in the woods for 20 years and was perfectly happy until, of course, someone stumbled across her and it ruined everything. Suddenly, your brain's like, wait, could I live alone in the woods? No. Let's not go there. But here's the truth. Loneliness isn't a punishment. It's your soul asking for attention. And being alone doesn't have to feel like a death sentence. It can actually feel like a rebirth. So let's talk about why being alone terrifies you and how to flip that around and make it sacred. Hey there, love rebel. Christy Holt here, your happiness hussy and recovered good girl. Welcome to Unstuck, 30 days to rewrite your love story. Repeat after me. I am the plot twist. Now let's freaking go. The fear of being alone isn't just about love. It's actually about identity. And for many of us, our sense of self has been tied to our relationships. We've been taught that being alone means being unlovable, unworthy, or incomplete. But loneliness isn't the absence of someone else. It's actually the absence of yourself. Think of it like this. When you're in a relationship, it's so easy to outsource your worth. You look to your partner for validation, for reassurance, for love. But when you're alone, there's no one to outsource to. And that's where the terror can come in. I remember feeling this way after each of my relationships ended. I'd convinced myself that I'd failed yet again, that I'd never find love, and that I'd be alone forever. And because I was so afraid of being alone, I'd jump into the next relationship, hoping it would fill the void. Spoiler, it never did. Because I was looking in the wrong place for what could only truly come from within. So here's the shift. Solitude isn't a void, it's a mirror. It's an invitation to come home to yourself, to stop running from the parts of you that feel unlovable and start loving them instead. If you've ever found yourself asking, how do I stop feeling so lonely? Or what if I'm never loved again? Or how do I rebuild my life when it feels like everything's fallen apart? You're not alone. I've asked myself these very same questions, and here is what I've discovered. The void isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace. And next time you find yourself spiraling into, what if I die alone? I want you to stop and ask yourself, what if I'm already enough? Because here's the truth. You are, and you always have been. If you're ready to stop fearing solitude and start making it sacred, try my Creating Love Sweary AF meditation. It's a quick, fun, and sweary way to reconnect with yourself and remind yourself that you are enough, just as you are. When the fear of being alone hits, try this. Light a candle and let it remind you that you are your own light. In the candlelight, write a love letter to yourself. Start with Dear Me and tell yourself all the things that you wish someone else would say. And then go ahead and blast I Love Me by Meghan Trainor. You'll find it on the Rebellious AF in Love playlist. The link is, of course, in the show notes. Let the lyrics remind you that you are enough, just as you are. These small acts of self-love rewire your nervous system to see solitude as sacred rather than scary. It's a way of saying, I'm here, I'm whole, and I am done waiting for someone else to come along to prove it. I know you're ready to stop settling for breadcrumbs because you, my friend, deserve the whole damn bakery. So go ahead and add this to your fuck it list. Jumping into the next relationship just to avoid being alone. Because the thing is, you don't need someone else to complete you. You are already the main character. So write it down, scream it into your pillow, or burn it in a bonfire while chanting I am enough like Sandra Bullock and Betty White in The Proposal. Your call. Next up, the midnight scroll and how to stop obsessive stalking. Spoiler, stalking his Instagram won't heal your heart. Trust me, I've tried. And all it does is make you wonder why he liked a photo of a burrito 6 weeks ago. What does that mean? We'll be diving into why we go down the rabbit hole of cyber sleuthing. Again, thanks, true crime binges. How to break the cycle and what to do instead when the urge hits. If you've ever found yourself deep diving into his Instagram likes at midnight, this episode is for you. Because here is the raw truth. You are not alone. You are not broken. And you are definitely not the only one who has ever Googled how to tell if someone's hiding a second family. Again, true crime, you've done us dirty. Let's heal together. I love you. Now let's go do some epic shit, shall we? If this hit like a 2 a.m. epiphany, do me a solid. Subscribe. Leave a hell yes below. Share this with someone who's done settling. And grab your plot twist toolkit at loveunstuck.com. Your love story is already rewriting itself. Now go choose yourself like your happiness depends on it, because it does.